Hey guys, Tank here. We are live. It's 9:30 somewhere in the world. Well, my part of the world it is. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Tamiya Tuesday. Tonight we're going to talk about Tamiya and other brands and other stuff, especially what I've been working on the bench and what everybody else is working on their stuff. So let's go see who's in here. We have KBRC 13, Brad Kalman, and Guru RC. Still waiting for Guru to pick his first Tamiya kit. He's been juggling from one to the other to another, putting it on his shopping cart, removing it from his shopping cart. So hopefully he's going to get one soon and play with it and have some fun.
I do it and mess around and be love. One you painted multicolored.
Bambi's RC, how are you doing? Let me get something here. Just gotta go. Start off with.
Hey guys, Tank here.
Whoa!
We're live. It's 9:30.
My video started all of a sudden. I'm typing something, and my video started playing. That's weird. Hey, Trail Crawler RC, how you doing? Okay, I need your help. So I need everybody's help. And here's the link. So I need everybody to go to Filthico RC. He started his the competition. Round 2 is there. And I'm actually losing 34% to 39%. So there's 125 votes, and I need everybody's votes to go in here and vote for me on this the final round. So there's 4 of us left.
Poor Island Duke. I like Island Duke.
Yeah, it seems a lot of people like him. He built a Cloudbuster. The Curl Critter is there, and Adventure Time RC is there. So those are the 4 finals. So I need your help to go where the link is. If you see the link in chat, let me know if you see it. Go there and vote for me, please. I need your help. And I'll show this a little later also. What's so funny?
So,
What's so funny, Brad?
No, it's just that I've never seen you beg for help.
I always beg for help. Every time I get here, I'm talking to you guys, I beg for help.
that's not begging, that's asking for help.
That's true. That's true. I'm asking for help. I'm not begging, Brad.
So what I need everybody to do is do like I did. Grab your wife's phone, your daughter, your son, and vote
Yes.
for my guy.
Yes. Create a bunch of other Google accounts, email, and go on there with it and just click my name. Click my name. So real quick, mail call. I did get some mail. I was wondering who the heck sent me mail from Nashville, Tennessee on the 14th of December. So on my birthday, this left, and I just picked it up at the mail. So let's open up the mail. And there's some stickers in there. And they're actually new stickers from Midwig. Midwig, make it do what it do. Approved.
Cool.
So I usually wear his shirt some nights. So he sent me some stickers. I got that in the mail today. And I got another thing in the mail. For this one, let's spotlight me. The other thing I got in the mail is this thing.
Nice.
KB.
Yeah.
So KBRC.
I see you.
He did this painting for Steve O.D. Build that I did with his color, and he actually redid his logo on top with Steve O.D. 313, and he left me a note on top here, and actually wrote down on the bottom, snow art painting time 10 hours 25 minutes and 38 seconds. He even went down to the second how long it took to do it. tribute to Steve O.D. from the 313 from KBRC 13. And he put the picture that he used as a demo, and I got a small letter, so I put everything in the back there so I don't lose it. So good job. It looks awesome. Thank you very much. Now I'm gotta put it somewhere here that I can always look at it. I was thinking of also putting it maybe back there somewhere, maybe on the wall so people can see it. So I'm still debating where I'm gonna put this guy.
You could put a couple poke pins, a little sticky pins, these right here,
Yeah, they hang up good on them.
right there where you got the bulldozer or the bug on the side of that dress, on the side of that drawer.
Bobby's RC, I'll send you a link. I can send you the link to come in here, but please don't post it publicly because I got it set up that anybody can join in. And if somebody joins in and he's half dressed, they're going to be in the live stream, and I don't want that. So if you, I know you just said that you want to post it. Okay, how come my mouse is not working right now?
Got a batteries.
What's going on, Brett?
It's my click that's not working.
Hello, Guru. Hello, everyone.
Hey, hey, did you see the new Kyosho, Brett?
I've seen bits and pieces on it. I've been a little busy today, and then when I got home, I was wiped out.
It has opening up headlights,
Okay.
and it has a brushless system in it.
Must be the one Tony's talking about right now.
Yes.
on the
Yeah.
screen.
I lost my right click on my mouse.
I could see, I could see that being a model that Brett would want.
Depends.
And we're going to talk about that soon in a couple of minutes also.
We are. Cool.
Yes. So those are the two things I got in the mail. So thank you very much, KBRC 13.
Welcome.
Oh,
I got
you
mail.
got mail too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lego.
Psycho 13 Garage.
Lego
Cool.
13 Garage. Yep.
Hey, Goosey, how you doing? Nitro Freaks in there. Jessica's 2 Garage, how you doing?
Wow, we haven't seen her in a while. I'd like to see her in our panel tonight.
Bubbles RC says he's jealous of all the snow we're getting.
Are you insane?
Would be great for
We
sledding.
got 10 inches, Brett. We got 10 inches. In some areas, they got over 20 around us.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, it is a personal
really.
problem. No one came and plowed my driveway for.
That's
Oh
crazy.
my gosh.
Use an RC for that. See, this is what you need to plow your driveway. You need
There
this.
you go.
Look, get you a blizzard.
Now, last time I used this, I showed this on the stream. You could not see in the cab.
Yep.
And right now you see everything in the cab, and I actually painted the cab gray and the seat kind of a brownish color.
Cool.
So
Yeah, but that's not going to go through 10 inches of snow.
Not in one shot.
not in one shot, but it will clean. So I had to remove the sticker that was on the window. This is the sticker that was in the front, and it's a very thick sticker. No light could go through this. It was right up front. And then when I removed it, I saw it was all painted. I will be doing a video quickly how to, and it's how to use this Tamiya paint remover. Very easy to use. You put a little bit on a cotton swab. I had these things. I used maybe 4 of these. So
Those are some big cotton swabs.
those are big ones for painting and doing a bunch of other stuff. These are smaller ones. So I use those just to put just in the area that I needed to. And I just let it sit for about 2 or 3 minutes. And then I just rubbed it and it just came off like very nice. And then at the end, I just put another coat, but just where it was all nice and clean. Leave it there for about 30 seconds. And then I wiped it and it become crystal clear. Like no hazing, no nothing. It was so easy to do. To do the whole thing, the 4 windows.
And the blood red cab.
It took me probably 30 minutes, not even. So it went pretty
Not
quick.
bad.
It went pretty quick. Very good stuff that Tamiya paint remover. So
They
Probably
covered that all up. They covered that all up and had that interior in there.
yeah, they had an interior, but they actually painted the whole cab. It was crazy.
the polycarbonate stuff is really good too. Polycarbonate paint.
And I knew they had an interior because all the other Kyoshos had it. But for some odd reason, the Kyosho 2.0, which is the most recent one, which I'm still wondering what the heck they changed on it because the radio looks the same. It's just a body. They changed a couple little things on the body. So they decided to paint the whole cab. Instead of using a window mask and remove it, they just painted everything. So
Brilliance in action.
yep. So the video is all videotaped on my phone. I just have to transfer it to my PC, edit it, and post it up. So hopefully it's going to be up early before this weekend. I'll have it up. Thanks a lot, Shenz RC. Let me go to the email and forward this to Bobby's RC.
Okay.
There's rules and things like that you got to read before you come in, Bobby's RC.
So let's
And
let's
then
go back to
oh,
looking at what they've
Tony's
got on
talking.
it, because I'm
It's not me.
I clicked. No, it's me. I clicked on the wrong tab.
Yeah.
Hey, Brett,
Huh?
when you get the chance, will you please watch my last video because it has a cruise night in it. I thought maybe you'd like to watch that.
You did, huh?
Yeah,
Huh?
it's almost 3 years old, and we remember we had the music removed in the background, so now
Yeah.
it's up there now. It's a
Okay.
very long video. I just hate to tell you, it's 42 minutes, but you know,
He
But it has a
originally
cruise
gave
night.
it to me. He originally gave it to me for me to edit it, but to try to get the music off. But every time there was music, there was a car playing, passing, and he was talking when the music was there, and he wanted me just to remove the music. I did not have the software or equipment to do it, so
Yeah.
a guy from Walt Disney did it for him.
Yeah. Yep. No, my wife actually has a program like that for the karaoke stuff she does.
Okay. Cool.
well, it may be 3 years old practically, but at least it got up.
Okay. We'll see. And yeah, Tony, we just posted that thing on the new Kyosho on Instagram, and I see it now with the headlights
What do you
open.
think of that thing?
It's just the headlights. It's just the headlights.
Yeah, the headlight is kind of cool, and
Yeah.
let's show that right
Different.
now. So we'll go through that real quick. Screen one.
Yeah, because that's all I've seen on it today.
So
It's
this
brushless,
is
so.
it is going to be brushless. It is 1/10, and there is music. I muted it, but this is the part where I like is right here when it actually blinks. So it does go fast, but here they kind of slowed it down a little bit, and then it comes back up. So it's really cool
Interesting.
that they really stepped up the game. I find with the lens that close like that. So they really stepped up the game. So Tamiya, you got some catching up to do.
Yep.
They
Now,
also lowered the ride height on that.
yeah. The other thing I'm wondering, see right there, that one has red butterflies, and the other it looks like it's black, or is it open?
True. Yeah, when
You
you
like
hit the
that, Brett?
gas, does it work? Yeah, that's cool.
It's different. It's not bad. It would have been better if they'd done it without body posts.
Yes, exactly.
with
That's
that.
what I put on
Yeah.
my thing is come on, like Kyosho, very nice body, but get rid of the friggin' body post. Come on. There's so many things you can do nowadays.
That's probably one of the few vehicles I've ever seen with the headlights open up. That they're kind of ahead of the game for everybody. Doesn't matter who.
I
Yeah, the only
I've
other
seen a
time-
couple. I've seen other videos, other RCs with the headlights going up and down. I can't remember which one, but I've seen them.
I've seen it, but it's been in the drift world and people have done it themselves.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, but for a company to come out with it, that's a whole.
Well,
They're ready to run. Yeah.
Actually, I don't remember if it's Pandora or Yokomo or who, but there's one of the drift companies that has parts for like the AE86 or the 180SX where you can set it up and make the headlights come up. It's got the whole deal on there.
Mhm.
I can't remember who it was though.
Pandora makes from really nice bodies.
Yeah. ABC is even nicer though. Pandora's are a little thin.
Okay. I'm gonna
I just
ask. I'm gonna ask again for you guys to go to Filthico RC. I'll put the link and go vote for me, please, on the Tamiya build for Steve OD. So let me know if you see the link I just posted right beside Woodsley RC shutout. So go there and vote for me here on the Tank RC. I'm running a little bit behind, and it would be very appreciated.
Yeah.
So, but Brett, it does look cool with the headlights opening up on that Dodge.
It's
Yes,
different.
you said that. You said that, Brad.
I know.
Yep. All right, be right back.
Bobby's RC says Brad Kyosho has a whole lineup of licensed RC vehicle. What would they
I'm
do?
aware of that.
And especially in the mini Zs. The mini Zs, they're
yeah.
very nice and detailed.
I'm aware of that.
Okay.
But the mini Zs are so expensive, and this thing is probably double the price of a mini Z.
Probably. Bubbles RC says, unfortunately, those light covers will be the first thing to break if a crash happened. In my opinion, it looks, but it looks so scale. Yes, it does. It looks amazing. Cool.
I wonder how much lower the ride height is on it compared to the one that they made previous of that Dodge.
Don't know. Let's see more pictures. I did post more pictures on my Facebook page, on the Tank RC Facebook page. Let's go look at them.
Isn't it like I forgot? Didn't they come out with in those cars, the phasers? Didn't they come out with 2 more recently?
I'm not sure. So yeah, it does look pretty low. I like that the fact that the wheels are way down there. They're actually hidden.
You know what? I even think the wheels are wider. At least
I don't
in
know
the
if the
rear.
wheels are wider. I just think the wheels are more tucked in, so the body's wider. That's pretty nice. That's like they've
You
done
like
a
the
good.
red stripe in the back.
Yeah, them body posts are way tall in the back. They almost look like exhaust pipes.
That's true, eh?
I just got the feeling that the front tires are narrower than the rear.
Probably. I don't know. These are pretty wide tires here in the front.
It's
I
probably the
figured
way HPI did it with the Sprint 2s, where it's just a different offset.
Yep. So
You like
here's-
that dark gray color, Brett? I mean,
It could have been better than in a different color, honestly.
Flat gray.
like a
Yeah.
no or a nice orange color with 01 on it. That would be nice.
Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of a nice bright silver.
Yeah, I would prefer a bright silver, but I don't mind the gray.
Oh, the motor's attached to the chassis.
Well, of course, the motor is always attached to the chassis. That's how it's going to go. It's actually brushless.
No,
That's
I
a
mean
standard-
the front motor.
That's a standard touring car style for that type deal.
Yeah, the
You know,
the
it's
blower
possible-
here, the fake
Yeah.
blower motor.
Is it possible if the A-arms are a little wider in the rear?
I don't think so.
No, just the perspective from the pictures.
Well, if they tucked it in and make it look lower, the shocks could be a little lower ride height.
Just wondering if it's the long body, long chassis or short chassis. I'm not sure.
I believe,
Long
Because
chassis.
usually
I
The
think it's
short-
long.
the long chassis usually has a cover here, but this is a brushless system, so it's bigger. So
Yeah,
it's
but
gonna be-
it's still got a cover over the receiver area.
Look
Yeah.
at the red accents on it. It goes with the stripe in the back.
Yeah.
And here's the model number for the LEDs. So LEDs don't come with it, but these are the part numbers that you need for the LEDs.
Hmm.
Thanks
So
for
that's for the real.
Thanks for watching, Guru.
Why?
He sent me, I gotta notice that he watched some of it. I hope he'll watch
Okay,
it later.
okay.
Yeah, Bubbles, that's true. It does make people think of Fast and Furious, so it will sell for that reason.
Yep.
Yeah, but his car was black.
I think the Dukes of Hazzard was not a 1970. I think it was a different year, right? 69 or say 68?
They used
think
both
it was,
69s and 70s.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. They'd make the
Sister
one
had-
look like the other.
One on
They
one.
crashed so many of those cars. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at a documentary on how they make that TV show, and yes, they did crash a lot of those
Chargers.
cars.
Same
I-
with Knight Rider.
But then I also watched another documentary saying to people that they didn't jump real cars; they were jumping RCs all the time, which
No,
I
that's
don't
wrong.
believe. I don't believe that.
No, it's wrong. I
Yeah, I
know
know.
someone who's actually seen one of the old back lots and seen many of the Chargers
Yep.
sitting like this with the front ends all smashed up from jumping.
I think they had that problem with Knight Rider too.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I think somebody started that rumor because there's somebody on Facebook that had a Dukes of Hazzard RC and he was jumping it, making slow motion videos and things like that. So they basically used his footage and saying that these were RCs.
Yeah.
So,
Now they
I think
did
those are-
use RCs for some of the Knight Rider shots.
You know that I think they had a lot of fiberglass bodies too because they didn't want to wreck.
No, they
original
didn't.
Charger.
No, they didn't.
Oh, that's too
Fiberglass was splintered. You would have seen it in the shot.
bad.
And the only reason I say that for the Knight Rider shows, I went to Universal Studios when they were filming that show back then, and one of the guys on the tour asked about that, and the guy saying or did the tour was like, "Yeah, they did use different RC cars for certain shots."
I would like to know what companies they used.
That don't matter.
That's an interesting tidbit. That's why I asked.
Shen's RC says 350 of them only for the last few episodes. They use fake cars, then they called it quits. Well, when you saw that car jump, like sometime it landed right on the nose and you saw the whole nose crumble.
Oh yeah.
And then the next shot, the car was fine, just going. It's just,
Oh, they had a couple of ones they didn't jump.
what do you mean?
I think they had ones that they didn't jump. Like they showed after they had the jump, and then they showed the ones that weren't jumping.
Oh, of course.
yeah.
Yeah.
They had what they call the hero car. That's
Yeah,
the
the
one that
hero
never did anything other than drive around.
Mhm.
Just like Supernatural, that car was made in Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, these people who were hobbyists in the with the full size, they made that car for them.
It was actually built in Detroit originally.
Well, you know what I mean. They modified. They gave it the hero car.
I
They
know.
gave it that.
I know.
Knight Rider, I'm watching that series. It is so, it's so funny how it's like 1 minute the steering wheel's like this, and then next a minute the steering wheel's normal.
What's this?
It's funny.
Last week I was talking about I saw a company and I didn't know what it was. It's actually Team Magic. You guys heard about Team Magic?
Why does it sound familiar?
It does sound familiar.
So there's logo, Team Magic.
It almost looks like Losey's logo.
No, the car almost looks like an Arma.
Yeah, I know. The car almost looks like an Arma.
Same tires. No,
wonder
that's actually the same tires as the Redcat MT-10E.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder how
I
much
just worked
that
on
is.
2 of them. Totally different. Well, no, it's a very similar chassis too. You show
The
the
bottom,
bottom
yeah.
again.
I
The
wonder,
bottom again? Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
that servo looks like a Traxxas one.
hold on, Brad. The 2 bolts going forward underneath that goes through the transmission differential case. At the front and rear diffs, you see the Allen head sitting sideways. That goes all the way through to the backside. So yeah, that's another version of the Redcat MT10E.
Hmm.
Yep.
So now people are borrowing their stuff. So
Yeah.
the opposite. I wonder how much this is.
I don't know. Can't even think what the MT10E goes for.
Team Magic. 4S.
Not a bad name.
So it's in Australia or Aussie RC Playground.
And what they got for price, or does it say?
I don't know. It doesn't say. It doesn't show on that.
The Redcat is $329.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So
How
that's
do you know
got
what the Red Cat is?
that could be
I'm
$50,
sorry?
$60 cheaper.
I'm just toying with you. I said, how do you know what Red Cat is selling them for? I know you work at a hobby store now. I'm just toying with you.
Well, I also just looked it up.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
It seems, even though he gets tired from working that place, he seems to really enjoy working for the hobby store.
Yeah, it's nice.
I think he likes doing something. I think that's what AZ Froggy likes to do. It's just doing something and not just being at home doing nothing.
Yeah.
But also getting first dibs at seeing some new stuff.
Yeah, that's okay. I enjoy doing the work on the vehicles. We actually had a vehicle come in recently. I don't know if I said this before. It was a Exceed version of a Redcat Lightning buggy. And the guy that brought it in is a teacher at a special needs school. And it was for one of his students. Someone else drove the car and ran it full throttle into a wall.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
So he brought it in to get it fixed. He bought all the parts. He just needed someone to put it together. So I threw it together and did it through the shop, but I didn't charge him much for labor. And I actually had another set of wheels and tires that came off of one of those cars that I had sitting here forever, and I wasn't going to use them. So I gave them to him to give to the kid.
that's not a
That's
slow vehicle too. Can imagine what it looked like smashed up.
And it wasn't too bad, but it was enough damage. But no, I had fun working on stuff like that. That's what I really enjoy doing.
And to know it was for a special needs kid makes it extra special.
Yep. That's why, I mean, usually for something like that, I had about an hour and 45 minutes into it. I charged him half an hour for labor. So $15 for labor. That's all I wanted. And that when I told the owner of the shop and the manager, they're like, oh, yep, you're right. That's all he's getting charged. So,
That
Like
kid's gonna be
doing
real
stuff like
happy.
yeah,
Kid's gonna be
I hope
real happy
so.
to have that working again.
I hope so.
I know how appreciative my friend's son was when I gave him that grasshopper. No offense to you, he really was very happy about that.
So if we go here, this is the this guy, and then this is this guy. So it
Yep.
does look exactly the same, except for the colors. That's different, a little bit different.
And it
Yeah.
also it almost looks like that's aluminum too, the red one.
Well,
No,
this is red
no.
here. This is aluminum.
Yeah.
This is plastic.
Now, though, you can get those aluminum pieces for the Redcat as an option.
Okay.
Okay. That means that might fit that.
Yes, but we don't know if he received it with the hot pops, because you do see here on the box, these are hot pops,
Yeah.
but his is installed. So maybe because Aussie Playground, he did say that he received that for reviews from Team Magic, and it looks like
Oh.
Team Magic is selling exactly the same thing as Red Cats.
Yep. 4S, 120 FEC.
That's
If
Shots
it
are
is-
different.
If it is the same car, the way it's set up, I mean, that MT10E is a blast to drive.
Okay.
bet-
It's fast, it handles very well, and it takes a beating.
I bet you it's 50. I bet it's 50 mile an hour too.
45, 50, right around there. but it's got so much torque, you can't get up that high without doing wheelies and bouncing off the wheelie bar there and losing control real easy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's a fun car.
I still like to know how much the Team Magic one is worth.
Don't know. Rex RC, welcome in.
Rex, please get on the panel, man.
Brandon, how are you doing? Rex says Team Magic was pushing their
Hi.
way into 8th scale off-road racing. I have a friend who tried their buggies 5 years ago. Cool. They have good quality, but no R&D. So that's probably why they're taking somebody else's.
Yep.
Just like Honda did with the Passport. They were taking the original Passport. They were using Isuzus.
See you later, Jessica.
Hey,
Cool. Go
hey,
ahead, Brad.
Rex. Rex, you should get into the panel and tell us what's your next modification on another Tamiya.
I got a local guy here. His name is Sean Seeley. He does custom works. This is all scratch build. So he does his own frame. He does his own thing. He uses axials from RC 4-wheel drive, but everything else is built from scratch.
Where did he get those wheels?
Is that aluminum? The body?
No, that's styrene.
That's
Wow.
plastic and styrene.
Looks metal.
Grill's metal.
Yeah, the grill's metal. This is metal. This is metal. But the body is all styrene.
Those wheels are outrageous. I love those. I
They're
love
nice.
that color on that.
Yeah.
Of
But
course, you're a green guy.
the stuff that he does is just amazing. The work and the craftsmanship. He usually sells this for a couple grand, but it's one of a kind. The time that he puts on his RCs, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Sean
Good evening,
Saley.
everyone.
Hey,
I've
how you
heard
doing,
that
Sean?
name before.
Hey,
He's got a
Um,
YouTube tank.
I
Yes.
recognize some of those parts on that truck.
Hey, saying,
Okay.
Hey, I noticed in the back there were axial lights,
Yes.
Yeah.
Bucket
and
lights.
the smokestack, whatever, is from transport truck Tamiya, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, that's King Hauler or Night Hauler or King or Grand.
did you
Yeah.
see the other pickup truck, the blue and white one?
Yeah, that looks amazing. Like he's really good with styrene work.
Yeah.
Look at that beat up dually.
Yeah, but it's because he's working on it.
Nice
Yeah,
tires
it's
on
not
that one.
painted yet.
But these truck though, like I
Salt
lifted
bed.
one up, weighs like a ton.
Yeah,
Like
they're heavy.
probably like 10 pounds.
Like the chassis he builds, the chassis are kind of in wood. It's kind of cool the way he does his chassis. 2 slots of wood.
Look at that red. It's like a dark candy apple red.
But this is all scratch built.
Yeah, it's all styrene.
Posted in stripes.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
That
I just
back
don't know
end
how he
is
get all the
modeled
curve
after-
and the styrene though. Like heat probably.
Yeah, I wonder if he makes a mold or something and heats it around a mold.
Hey,
Oh.
saying,
So here's the 2 wood piece that he does.
Well,
Here's
he's
another wood
I think
piece.
he's a carpenter by trade.
Yes, he does kitchen cabinets.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
hey, saying, what do you
Yeah.
think of the new Kyosho?
Yeah, I saw it. It looks pretty cool.
Are you gonna get one?
Nope.
Darn.
So here's how they build it, how he puts it together, puts the link, gets the wheelbase right, and then he just starts building on that.
I mean, once when you perfected a platform for the chassis, you can probably use it on a dozen different vehicles.
Yep.
Is it
Family.
hard to cut up styrene? Because styrene's kind of stronger than ABS. I don't think.
Yeah, but there's different thickness.
Yeah.
And you use an exact, I don't know, like
There's different
It's
ways
not
to
hard.
cut it and form it.
I don't think styrene's that cheap either, is it?
no.
Well, he gets it in big
RC.
4x8 sheets. He gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get it in bulk, it's
Can you
cheaper.
post his link?
Look at those. Look at those rims and tires.
But he does like crazy. Yeah, this is pretty normal wagon wheel.
I spoke to him like 2 months ago, and I thought he was building like a Toyota Celica about 1978 or something like that.
Oh, the
Here's the
square, the box
Camaro.
one, the boxy looking one.
That Tirana?
Here's a truck he's modeling his truck from.
I was gonna say that's a real truck.
Yeah.
GTO.
Oh, look at that.
Is that from the late 60s, early 70s, that model?
So this is all scratch built from him.
Nice. Little short in the
insane.
middle. Yeah. Middle proportions are a little bit off because the door's too short.
So that's
Oh,
a
I
real
like that
truck.
color. I
But
like
that's
that color with a Mustang Cobra front end from 2004 a little bit onward.
A military truck. Like this guy does crazy work, man. I did a review once on one of his truck, and I still love it. And he modified it a little bit the other day. But you can see here how he starts off drawing it on a piece of cardboard. Like this is time consuming, and then you start shaping it
Mhm.
with
Do you use a
styrene.
heat gun sometimes
I
to
wonder
get
what I wonder what type of glue he used for styrene.
He uses CA glue, and then he used the accelerant on it. That's what he told me, and that's what he showed on his video. He was doing a while back.
can't you sometimes use a heat gun to round the styrene?
Yes. Tow truck. There's a crane. That one's kind of cool.
I want to build a body for my Kyosho Blizzard.
How deep was that snow when you did that?
No, the snow is really deep, but I shoveled the driveway before I used the Blizzard. There's
Oh,
no way the Kyosho Blizzard could go through about 20 inches of snow.
Okay, so it would go through 2 to 3 maybe.
It could plow probably soft, fresh snow about 3 inches.
He's got a working crane on this military truck. And
Wow.
plus the stabilizing feet comes down also. These feet comes down.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Like it's crazy that the build he's been doing. Here's another one. That's the Celica you were talking about? No?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
because I talked to him like
see the front of that.
about 3 months ago or so, and he told me he was building this one here. Yes, like 1978 or 70. I don't know what year this is. In the
The
70s.
Celica, yes, it's the Celica. They had a couple of years with the Celicas, real in the 70s to the nearly 80s that were boxy.
That's amazing. Like I literally spoke to him like maybe 3 months ago. But he was building this.
Yeah, that one's from the mid 70s.
Yeah.
I got to go back to his house. Like I told him we need to get together and just do a walk around and talk about what you've done. And like, this is crazy for a belly dragger.
Yeah, it's sort of like what
Looks
what
like a
Sage-
real one.
Yeah, it looks like a real
That's
car.
modeled after a real truck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know from that picture perspective, it looks like a real truck.
you're right.
So here's more pictures. So the truck was like this before, and then he modified it and to this.
a rat ride belly dragger. And he lengthened the wheelbase.
Yep.
A little bit.
That's
I
just
wonder how
insane.
that motor's, I mean, is that all
Turbo.
styrene too?
See that big turbo?
No,
on it?
well, sometime he buys the motor
Buys the motor.
like a 3D printed or whatever. But he does build some sometimes. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Frank, you'll be there in a
It
few years.
does rise up.
No, I don't think so. I really don't think so.
Yeah, that's
There's
the
another
Celica
Celica.
right there.
The silver one. I like the silver one.
The same as the blue and white one.
Probably is that one.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
probably
he was
It had
building it.
Mustang. It's funny how it had Mustang taillights, like taillights.
Oh, if I,
No, they were similar, but not exact.
Yeah, they were similar. Like I said, they were similar.
if I ever win the lottery, I'll let him do my Oldsmobile.
That's what he does. He does special requests and things like that.
Yeah.
So if you want something done, you
Nomad.
just contact him. So
That's not a Nomad.
Oh, well,
That's a
It's
panel truck.
yeah, the panel truck, but the Nomad looked very similar to that to me.
No, totally different.
I wonder if that frame, that's a metal roll
Don't know.
bar.
don't
No,
know.
That's insane.
Well, look him up, Sean Saley on Facebook. I wonder if I can put a link on his website.
I was
Oh,
gonna
my
say,
son.
but Bambi was asking, can you post his link to his page?
Yep.
Does he live in Canada?
Let me know if that works for you guys.
Yeah, he lives close to Ottawa.
Yeah. And since we're here, don't forget to go over here and vote for me. So I
There's
can
no
be in the
change.
lead.
There's no
I
change.
just refreshed it, 3440. But yeah, Island RC Duke got more votes.
Yeah, I voted for you just now. So
So go there, vote for me, please, on this. So I put the two links there for Sean Saley and my thingamajig.
thingamajig, huh?
For the contest. It's the contest for
know.
building
I
this
know.
guy. The Tamiya build. Just in case people didn't see it,
Oh, there it
I'm
is.
sure everybody has. But that contest is for the Tamiya build. And this is what I basically build to put it on there. So it's a Subaru Brat with the new chassis, Lexan body, but painted using salt to make it look like metal. So it turned out pretty good. The gun works. I got light. I got a light bar in there also. I got tail lights.
You should do like the Kyosho, the light pops up and opens and closes.
Oh. But that's what I entered and I did for the Tamiya build. So
Yeah. I guess mine wasn't even considered for the thing. Never saw anything with mine on there at all.
did you send him an email?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Two
yeah.
different ones.
That's true. I didn't see your name there.
Yep.
Which one did you do again?
The MO5, the Civic,
Okay.
or the CRX. Oh, well.
Hey Frank, if you were to get an M chassis, if you're not getting MO4, if you want rear-wheel drive, I think the best is the MO6 platform. I haven't
Yes.
worked on the MO7 or MO8. That's too recent, but I think I've been working on my MO5 and MO6, and I really, really hate the MO5 chassis compared to MO6.
Nothing wrong with it.
Well, it's just that if you had to replace the gears on the MO5, you have to split the, it's like the clamshell, take both sides of the chassis apart. Or
Yeah.
like, there's a lot of work. Like it could take.
I've done it multiple times. So yeah, I know what it takes. I've
But no,
actually done it
compare-
during a race.
Yeah, I know, but compared to an MO6, the MO6 will take half as much time. The MO6 is set up more like a buggy. And also the MO6 accommodate many different battery styles. It's like you can have a small pack, a full, rectangular pack. It's just more accommodate, easier to work with.
Just the way we race ours for the mini class, the MO5s are a better handling unit compared to the 6s.
Not necessarily. If you have a really,
As I said, for the way we race them.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, possibly.
But don't forget, the MO5 is front wheel drive, the MO6 is rear wheel drive. So in a
Yep.
race, the front wheel drive is going to be a little bit better for cornering.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
we
because
run
you
in
have
a
to
road
go
course.
in
And it's
and
a
out of
very
the corner.
tight course.
Yeah, but if you give gas the right rate at MO6, you could have a sharper turning. Because I used to race MO6 and I was
Yeah,
beating
you
MO5.
could swing the rear end. Yeah, I can see how you could swing the rear end if you throttled it right.
Yeah, because I remember when I was racing MO5, and then somebody had MO6 when it first came out, and we thought that person was cheating because it looks a lot faster because
yeah.
it takes off faster because you give that weight in the rear end. And that person was also a good driver and also good around the corner. It was just beating MO5 like there was no what was that, it was like nothing.
Yeah, but it all depends on the type of the track. If the tight is a lot of corners, tight corners, long straightaways, like a car is going to perform differently on a different type of track.
It was a combination. It had a
Okay.
couple long straightaways and it has some tight turns. But I think the straightaway is definitely quicker, and I think the turn as well is doing pretty well.
Later, Bob's RC's leaving.
Anyways, I just thought about that while I was working on the MO5, MO6.
Yeah, the only reason I'd get an MO4 is just to put that 3D engine, and
Yeah.
so I can put Herbie on it or any other type of a thing, because the MO6 or the MF01X, the motor's in the rear, so there's no way to actually do that modification.
Yeah, the MO4 is interesting. Like I said, it's like a mid-mount or mid-motor mount sort of thing.
Yeah. Hey, Trail Critter, welcome in the chat.
What's up, Jake?
What's up, Jake?
Hey,
But Grim Reaper's talking about something I'm trying to figure out. But you lose traction and friction, thus losing apex. So I don't know what he's talking
I don't know
about.
what he's
That's it,
referring
because
to,
it-
which one.
Yeah.
Front wheel drives can carry a lot of speed into the corners as well as get out of them better.
Well, 4x4 in front wheel drive is almost like a point and shoot. You turn your wheels where you want to go and you hit the trigger and it's going to go there.
Within reason, yeah.
But compared to a rear wheel drive, you got to watch it because your rear is going to start sliding.
Yeah.
But
Because-
which one has better steering? I've heard that so often on the M-chassis that I believe it was the 5 or the 3 that everybody loves better for steering.
The
Right.
5 steers great.
Hey, Spin
Okay.
Rush.
What's up, TJ?
Hey, hello, gentlemen. How are you guys feeling today?
hey,
at
Spin
work.
Rush.
He's at work, I could tell.
Well, yes, technically, yes and no. We are now going into kind of a lockdown, so
So you're working from home?
yeah.
I remember when you
Mi
first,
casa es su casa.
I remember when you came, when you first started going with us and getting on the panel. I remember being pretty busy behind you. People kept walking,
Yeah.
walking by.
It seemed to be a pretty busy office where you were.
Yeah.
Not that busy, just tight space. That's all. Yeah.
I wonder how many people in the room when it was like that. How many actually understood understood the English? I'm sure more than we expect.
Oh, then I wouldn't know, but people are just busy. They're focused on what they're doing, so that's all that matters.
That's the way the Japanese are.
Yes. And actually, I joined because I was very curious something about Tank RC. I saw a message from you. You were in some sort of contest. I think it was a Tamiya.
Yeah, it's a
photo
Tamiya
hunt.
build off. I'm still in
Build
it,
off.
but I need votes now.
Yeah, well, you have my support. I just want to let you know.
Did you go there and vote?
Yes, I did, sir. Yes, sir,
So
indeed.
Filthy Co RC, he did a Tamiya build off. Well, Steve OD started this a long time ago called TAMIYA Tuesday. And that's why I'm keeping this and going on Tuesday is for him, for in his memory. So he
Okay.
did this is the second round. So there was 8 people in there. So there's the group of 8. So
Okay.
first round I won. Island RC Dookie got 15. Now I had 69. But now for some odd reason on this round, he's ahead and I'm down low. And I can't figure why. Like, this is weird.
It was a Tamiya build off that he did.
So
Now, has Island RC Duke been on this channel or any of these streams?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, he's been in the chat room.
Island RC Duke, yeah, has been here or not on video, but in the chat that I know.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go have a look at his channel. Just curious as to what he's doing.
Okay. and he's got about 2,000 subscriber. I'm at 3,000 something. Filthy Co is at 1,000. So everybody's growing slowly.
200.
I'm at 243. So Spin Rush, the video you did that I watched,
Oh.
those two tracks with the mountain one and the other one next to it, they were attached.
Yes.
Shut up.
Yeah, they can
All
be
right.
connected. Yeah.
Yeah, they should run that. They should run the gamut through both tracks.
Definitely, and they do that. I think just that day it was closed off. But after seeing that, I realized that I had never really looked into whether or not the quality of Tamiya's drift cars. I mean, I know that particular track facility that I was at, that's Yokomo, and they're predominantly Yokomo. They have Yokomo drift cars. But I don't recall really talking much about Tamiya drift cars. Have you guys
There
looked
is
into-
some drift car and some Tamiya that actually drift, especially on the 4x4 side.
Mhm.
But the problem with the Tamiya is they don't have the steering angle the other guys do.
It's an all-wheel drive drift, what they call an all-wheel drive drift, which is more of a controlled power slide.
Yeah, power slide.
And a lot of the tracks anymore are not allowing any all-wheel drive. It's rear-wheel drive only.
Let's see if can we have a look at that? What did they have from there?
It's basically the
It's a TTO2. TTO2D.
TTO2. Okay.
Yeah. So it's,
TTO2D.
it's basically a standard chassis for the touring cars that they throw in some hard plastic drift tires. There are only a couple small differences in the steering, but it doesn't give you any more angle. It just beefs it up a little bit compared to the stock. Because I've built many of those and the other versions, so that's the only thing I've noticed is a difference.
It would be kind of hard honestly speaking, it would be kind of hard for me to recognize them drifting out there. I mean, everyone's looking at the body, the design,
Yes.
the artwork.
Oh, no.
and stuff.
You can tell when an all-wheel drive is drifting compared to a rear-wheel drive. All-wheel drive is a lot faster.
Okay.
So here's a TTO2D
Mhm.
drift spec. And there's a bunch of info on it. Too bad they don't show any more info. But some of them, I'm not sure if the D does, but some of them you can actually adjust the camber. There's adjustments on it. So that's why you pay more, but the D actually comes with bearing. So when you buy the D, it actually says on the thing comes with bearing, because they know you're really going to make the wheel spin. So they put bearing kits in there.
It's better value to get the drift spec. Like
Yeah.
in Canadian dollars, you're looking at about $50 more,
Hmm.
but you're getting the 4 CVA oil shocks,
Mhm.
and those are worth about $50 on its own.
Okay.
You have the ball bearings, which is worth probably $30 to $40 on its own. You have the Sport Tune motor,
Mhm.
which is not bad. You
And that
have
was
a heat sink, and you have drift tires. So you get probably like about at least $100 worth of stuff compared to the basic.
And Rex is saying the Eagle makes a counter steer conversion for it. Yes, they do, but it still doesn't give you enough angle. I've driven the Eagle conversion and it was made into a rear-wheel drive as well. And you still had to add a lot more angle to it just so you could get it to handle right.
Mm.
And it took
So-
a lot more money too.
So does the drift spec come with the metal CVDs also?
No,
No, it's plastic. That's an
That's what I
upgrade.
thought. Okay,
That looks good though.
yes. And that's why I'm wondering if it comes with these, which are adjustable.
No.
Because right now they're showing a bunch of different pictures, but I think this one has a lot of upgrades.
Yeah, that's a lot of upgrades on it.
You didn't
I'm
go
trying
with
to
the
find
drive
a-
shaft, which is interesting.
This one's from RC Mart. Let's see if it got a big picture on it. Nope, cannot zoom that. Darn.
Oh, those are the Porsche rims.
Yeah, you see here, it is not metal CVDs, so it's the same thing. But the Tamiya D Type S, it's a
Has
nice
a little more
little kit.
upgrades. The Type S has
Nice.
more upgrades.
Yes,
I think the best, I'm not sure. I know there was a TT01R. There's something similar to for the TT02R. I'm not sure if it's called a TT02R. That is just comes as a roller. Like, sorry,
Whoa.
it comes with no body.
Okay.
But it
Chassis
comes
kit,
with a
yeah.
bunch of adjustments. And I think it comes with aluminum dry shafts as well.
That I don't remember.
It was TT02 something. I don't know, I'm just gonna Google now. I think it's TT02R or RS.
Grim Reaper asked a pretty good question. I wonder if Tamiya will ever run out of battery connectors.
Yep, those connector are not made by Tamiya. They called Molex connector, I believe, and Tamiya
Yeah.
just adopted them. You know, buy a set of Deans, they cost you a couple bucks.
Cool. Thanks, Shan. Sorry about that. I'm typing at the same time. Shen said he just voted for me with his other channel, so hopefully it works.
You got 2 from him then.
Well, he said three other
Three.
channels, so that means 4 from him.
You got TT02, yeah, it's called the TT02R, which has all the nice hop ups.
Okay.
R.
Yeah,
I think there was a-
TT-02R.
I think there was an RR too.
He's
Comes
got-
with aluminum dry shafts, adjustment, it has oil shocks. A few
Yeah, that's R for race spec. Yeah.
yeah.
RR and SR.
Yeah, there is an SR, but I swore there was an RR, but they've used the term RR on one of their kits.
I just filthy code put down R, the RR, and the SR. So all 3 of them.
Wow.
Rex says the TT02 SR is the best TT02. It has the TRF suspension. Cool.
Okay, yeah, that's nice. And also
Cool.
the metal dry shafts on the four wheels as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It looks
Yeah,
like it has
those
CVD. Looks
I
like
think
it's
Those are
One of them might
big
be-
friggin' dry shaft on that TT02, eh? On TT01, same dry shaft. They're friggin' huge.
yeah.
I think the SR might even come with ball bearings, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it does.
Mm-hmm.
That kit looks good, and the price is pretty reasonable. Of course, I'm looking at the Japanese price of about I would say $250 US just for the chassis kit.
It's a fun kit. It's a fun kit to drive and to have fun. I have lots of fun with my TT02 and TT01 on
It's
the
durable.
road. It's very durable. I take that to the skate park any day.
Because
And I
it's so
jump it over
light,
around.
right? The TT01, the only thing that's fragile is the body.
Depends on the body, yeah.
If I take it to a skate park, I probably take a body that I butchered on the paint job and that I really hate. I want to destroy. Yeah.
Something you
Because
want.
you're going to end up on the roof a lot.
I got a used TT01 many years ago from somebody who painted a BMW 4-door sedan, really bad job, and I ended up cutting it and made it look like a convertible.
Nice.
Anyways, it was pretty cool.
All right.
Crazy. I'm trying to find pictures also of that TT02 with modified, but they're a little hard to find right now.
Oh, the TT02 SR is nice.
This drive shaft.
Spin Rush. Did you see the new Kyosho here?
Oh my. No, I
Supercharger?
have not seen this. I think,
What's this?
oh, wait a minute. No, yes, I
It-
have, but I was just looking at the website.
It has the lights inside in the front. They actually blink at you.
Yeah, but does a real Charger do that?
Ooh,
Yes.
They have,
Yes.
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 Okay.
attention to detail.
Yep.
I
But
wonder
like
if they have a
somebody
separate
says,
server for that.
the first time you're going to crash into something, those are going to be the first thing that breaks.
Well, you know what? Don't crash.
That's correct.
Exactly.
If you want to crash, get an
Exactly.
arm out and crash the shit out of it.
I bet you,
Yeah,
I bet
well,
you
it's also
anything.
brushless.
I bet you anything that if you crash with a real car, the headlights won't also work.
Yeah, can you
Yeah.
imagine? Can you imagine you buy a new Charger or Porsche and you hit the curb? You know, what do you think is going to happen?
Gonna wreck it.
Exactly. So that's the realistic aspect.
Nick Baker, a lot of people, the Yokomos are a rear-wheel drive drift chassis.
Yes, that is correct.
So that, comparing that to the TTO 2D is apples and oranges.
Yep.
So that's why it has all the steering angle, because it is set up like that to begin with.
Spin
Yokomo
Rush.
has not gone out of business. They actually just
Yes.
released another version of that chassis.
Yeah, I was looking for that new D5. You talked to me about it a while back. Are you going to get one?
Yeah, I will talk to you off about that.
Okay.
I literally just got the info today about it.
Okay, cool.
It would be cool if Tamiya makes a 110 scale rear wheel drive chassis.
Yeah, I would like to see. I would like to see them do the ones that I've seen in the drift spec where they. I think the coolest one is the one with the motor in the front and the drive shaft to the rear. That is cool.
That's more realistic, right? Because
Yeah.
the motor in the front and the drive shaft
Yeah.
to the rear for wheel drive like a real car.
Yeah,
Yes.
I could. Who knows? Maybe Tamiya's ever, for all we know, they may have messed with something like that.
That'd be cool. They do that kind of like the M-chassis, like front wheel drive and rear wheel drive.
Yeah,
And
front
cool.
mounted motor with the drive shaft to the rear.
But you've
Well,
got MST with them already. You've got the Rhino Max. You've got others already, all like
And
that.
I just put the link again on Filthy Co community page. Go vote for me. I'm bugging people.
Bambi's TRX 6.
But that D5, what's it? It's the D5 2. No, what's the
MR.
name of that?
MR.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a mid motor.
Okay.
No, the supplier that we would be able to get it from just got them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I would also like to see them make a mid-engine front and one that's not mid-engine front, so with a longer drive shaft. Either way, to give you different handling characteristics.
How would you do a mid-engine front and still have room for the battery? and
Behind the
everything?
axle. The motor would be behind the front axle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't have room for the electronics and the battery and all. If you had a drive shaft going from the front to the back, it would not work. Not that way.
Well,
mean,
the battery could go on the side, and
But
the
if-
electronics on the other side.
But you want to have it more balanced.
Balance, yeah, that's the biggest
But-
thing is
but-
balance.
Mm.
But it would certainly give you different characteristics to have the motors like that.
Okay.
To
It
have it
would, but
over the
it's not
axle
feasible.
and behind the axle.
That's why for like the chassis he's talking about, compared to the original D5, D5 is a rear motor and it's hanging behind the rear axle. This one, it's in front of the rear axle and a little bit lower. So it makes the handle completely different. Doing it for, I know what you're trying to say, Brad. Yes, it could be interesting, but in an RC for a drift car like that, to get everything balanced and have everything sitting there right for the electronics, the battery and everything, it would be just about impossible to do it without a lot of modifications. And then you'd be limited on bodies that you'd be able to run.
Who knows? So someone could think of something to do.
But Spin Rush, look in your area, see what people are drifting, and ask them their rules, what they're drifting, and if they do 4x4 drifting or if they do rear wheel drive drifting.
Mm.
So
I
Honestly,
see.
I've even heard some group do front wheel drive drifting, and I'm not sure how that works, but that's
Yeah.
that's what I
It's
heard that some people
difficult.
do.
Yeah, it's interesting. It seems that's especially over here in the land of the rising sun, that's seems to be the movement now. I mean, there are a lot more drift tracks here available to you than, of course, the old-fashioned dirt track for off-road, and of course indoor tracks for carpet with the buggy scene. That's few and far between. And it seems the drift movement is really like, it's gaining traction more and more. And obviously when they remade that facility in the video that you watch, Brad, it's like, wow, you can see how they allotted the real estate in that facility, to say, hey, this seems to be the direction that we're going, is drift.
Well, they were the first to start the drift scene, the Japanese.
Well, let me tell you, if ever I win $1 million or the super lotto or whatever, I'm buying myself a piece of land, and I will have an indoor drift. I will have an indoor crawl. I will have an indoor track, and my place is going to be a hobby heaven. In other words, you come here and you're going to be able to fly, race, and just have fun with the hobby. That's what I'm doing for retirement, and I'm just having fun. So,
all right. Well, I'll buy a ticket. I'll be one of the first to arrive.
Just go to Electrosport.
It's similar to that, but better organized, I find. I've been hearing horror stories right now about that place for management kind of stuff, but they're getting better. So
well, it's people have to volunteer, right? Like
yes,
it's only everybody has to put some work in,
Yeah. Speaking of tracks, I can see that now Guru's in the call, and I just watched his video, and wow, that place that he went to was really nice as well. Hopefully once he gets logged in and everything, he'll tell us a little more about it.
Frank wants to make a Mecca, and I like Meccas for the hobby.
Mecca? What's a Mecca?
Holy place for the hobby.
Oh.
That's right. Ground zero.
You know what you could do? Just buy one of those abandoned malls or one of those malls that closes down.
Yep.
And you have everything. You have the food court, you have like everything.
Well, in Orleans, they have a Canadian Tire. I got to contact them again and maybe work something out with 110 Hobby. They have a Canadian Tire, and they've just rented some part of the top of it, but the basement is still available. And one of my buddies wanted to do a racetrack down there, like bring some dirt, because it's all concrete and it's all like big warehouse underneath that building. It's friggin' huge. And do a drift track, do a short course truck track. You can even fly there and do some indoor flying with quads. It would be a cool thing to have, and have people pay a monthly fee to go there. And you can come as often as you want and just come there and then just have fun. And you actually have a hobby store inside there in Orleans. That would be cool.
You know what, Frank? I have a place in Middleburg Heights that's right up your alley for that. You don't live in the States, because there's a place, why not by me? You could do that. It has a downstairs and an upstairs. It's an old Sears building.
Even if I win $1 million, I'm not going to move to the States. No,
I didn't say you would move to the States, but you could make a franchise. You'd have to visit occasionally to see how your franchise is doing. But yeah, there's a place to set up just like you're talking about.
Yep.
In an old Sears place in Middleburg Heights.
That'd be cool, that's for sure.
Guru RC is in the house. How you doing?
What's up, man?
Good to see
Frank,
you. I was
check out
impressed.
P&F Hobbies on Facebook.
Okay.
They are here in Arizona. He basically has a old Sears store or something like that in a mall in Mesa. And he's got multiple different tracks. He's supposed to be doing an indoor deal for the semi trucks as well.
PNF? PN?
P and F.
And?
Yes.
The and?
Yep. I believe that's what it is. Let me double check.
If he does something with the semis, it'd be like doing warehouse work type of movement with it. And you're unloading and loading.
No.
PNF Hobbies and Gift
Yep,
in Arizona.
yep. He should have some pictures of the different things inside the shop there.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm scrolling through it right now. A lot of gifts.
I don't think he's got anything updated. No, he doesn't have anything updated right now. Darn it.
Yeah, I want to go where the videos are, or if there's a place that has videos. No
Yeah.
video.
No.
I wish there was someone in Ohio who would do that one in the Middleburg Heights area.
Yeah, he hasn't done any updates on it.
Nope.
When I'll find, I know that he's got another page, and I'll just have to find it, and I'll send you the info on that,
Cool.
so you can see how he's got it set up.
Guru went to a pretty nice place the other day. Right,
Yeah.
Guru?
In PA. Yeah, I don't know the name of it. It was
Is it
in
an hour and a half from you?
Girard, PA.
Is it about an hour and a half?
Yeah.
I
Where
went
the
to a
heck
cool
is
area
it?
today myself, but I brainiaced it. Took my little camera and had the mount on the radio and everything, and I forgot the SD card for the camera.
Oh, that was smart.
Oh God, that
I've
hurt.
been there, man.
I thought it was in the case. It wasn't.
That happens a lot with like drone pilots when they're flying drones. Either
Yeah.
A, they forget to put the memory card back in there, or B, they still have recordings on the memory card from the previous session that they had. Then there was no more room on the card.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there's a lot of nice place to crawl here. I like what they've done. Like they've what they've done is allowed it to be open, and you can take any line that you want to go to a certain spot. It's not like here, you can climb here, you can climb there, you can climb pretty much anywhere. So if you have tiny tires or big tires, you just pick the line you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could get your CC01 on there.
Like here, you could try to climb this, or you can try to climb that, and try to climb everywhere.
Very cool. Nice area. All indoors.
Yes.
That would have been nice today.
Hmm.
I did a
It was
lot of
nice
walking.
that day because it was like 15 degrees outside.
Oh, yeah.
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 It was still cold in there, but he cut the heat on.
Temperature wasn't bad. It was just all the walking I did today.
Use a
My
lot of
body's
old
not gonna
Christmas
like me tomorrow.
old Christmas tree part is kind of a nice touch.
Yeah. And little scale telephone poles.
Like,
Nice.
see, this is nice mountain to go up there, and you can pick pretty much any line. So it's a very interesting place, that's for sure. Little far from me, but nice place.
Now, Guru, I don't give out positive comments easily. When I said OMG, when I said that place was epic, I was truly impressed. And but I gotta say something. I'm gonna put it out there right now. You teased me just a little bit because I wanted to see you run. I wanted to see your car on that path. Tell me you have something recorded that you're gonna drop later, right?
Yes.
Come on.
I have
Okay.
more.
All right. Then I'll wait for the next video. But definitely, you teased me. We were about 2 minutes and it just stopped. And I was like, oh no, you didn't. I want to see you running on that trail.
So
Yes.
Nick Baker wants to know when the polling ends. I believe it's about a week. So he posted this last Sunday. So it's probably going to go till Sunday that polling is going to be open for people to go vote. And I'm actually at 38%, and Island RC Duke is now at 36%. So I'm now in the lead for now. So thank you very much. So
Oh, by the way, earlier in the chat, I believe someone had put in a comment for AZ Froggy asking what he was working on, and we kind of went
Yeah,
over
that's why I
that.
said the TRX6.
Okay.
I just tightened it up from today.
now in your video, you said you're going to be making changes. What changes are you thinking of making?
I'm gonna different servo because this one I didn't like it today. And then I've got the 1080 to put in here.
Okay.
And then I want to do some different wheels at one point.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty
about
much what
it.
everybody does, is change the servo, because that is a weak servo.
Yeah.
By putting a 25 or 35 kilogram in there is really going to help it.
And I'm putting a MKS DS1220 in it.
Okay.
What about the micro servo, the shifting servos and stuff? Are they good?
They're okay. When those go out, I'll get the MKS micro servos and put in there. But this thing, it impressed me today with some of the lines I was on.
Oh, the TRX6 is a very capable truck. Yes.
Well, I was actually
Mm.
pulling lines that some comp setup rigs couldn't pull.
Mm.
That's what was impressing me.
Well, it's pretty amazing how that rear wheel, that rear or your center wheel, actually helps you a lot.
Yeah.
Especially on hill climb also. Like
Yeah.
I had my hill was called Sandy Hill behind my place. And some people, the TRX6 was going very slow up the hill. Everybody else had needed wheel speed, but not him. He
Yeah.
was just going very slow and just like climbing it up slowly. I'm there, my eyes wide open. I go, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
But
I mean, this thing was
Yeah.
like this a number of times and just walking up the areas. It was something else. I had the SCX10 with me, but didn't even pull it out of the trunk.
Yeah.
I know I'm not going to go back out tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe another day or two and I'll go back out and maybe take that out and hit some of the same things, see how it does.
Yep. Oh, the tire difference also, if you get yourself a good softer tire with good foams, will make a big difference.
Oh yeah, I've got the old Proline hammers on that thing with good foams in it.
Problem is you need 6.
Oh no, I'm talking about on the SCX10.
Okay.
Yeah, no, when I take that out again this week. That one I want to see how it'll do compared to the lines I pulled on this.
Cool.
That's got the 2.2s that are weighted. So hopefully it'll be a decent trade-off.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wonder how that platform would perform utilizing a swivel chassis like the real Unimog. That'd be cool to actually do or build.
Someone had one out, didn't they?
Somebody did make one. It kind of swiveled. It was
Yeah.
kind of cool, but it's tricky. But
I mean, X-Mods had that style for their trucks years ago, and it worked okay.
Mhm.
But I could have sworn someone had a 10 scale version of it somewhere. I could be mistaken though, and probably am.
Trail Crawler RC says Spin Rush that he did do some videos on his at that place. So he's got his truck running on that track. So go check it out.
Okay, I'm looking
I'll
for it
make
now.
cameos in his too. Running the trail walker.
I think that's a good thing also as well. I mean,
Spin Rush, you're a moderator. So if you go in the chat, you can go with the 3 little bubbles and you can go to channel. It will bring you right there. If you're a moderator, you can use that and go to channel feature.
got it.
They've actually added that recently on YouTube.
I found it.
Cool.
I think it's a really good thing, like what you guys are doing again, when you go out and you RC together, but you're also doing these recordings and you're collabing on videos. I think that helps a lot. I'm also trying to do that with another guy, Japan RC Adventures, and just working with him, recording when he's driving. I'll record his rigs. When I'm driving, he'll record my rigs or whatever I'm doing on camera. It made life a lot easier. Yeah.
Well, knowing that like videos like Guru or especially like Guru, I find really helps me in the sense that he's not just videotaping the car and following it and doing a close-up. Those videos are great. But for me, I need to see the ensemble of everything.
Mm,
So because I want to take that video and I want to go show a landscaping company or anybody and say, hey, listen, do you have a warehouse we could use somewhere? Or do you want to build this? And we'll put your name everywhere, or you'll charge people to come in but it's the landscaping people that's doing it. And let's do something nice. Let's do a waterfall. Let's do all kind of neat thing. And if they got a property they're not using, that's one way to make money off of it, like, and get their name around. So that's what I'm trying to do. But I need example to actually show them on a video. Here, this is what I'm thinking of doing, and this is the reason why. And build it, and they will come, and they will.
Hey, Brett,
And also Dennis was telling me that in the summer, I don't know if you guys noticed the bay doors. He says they open up the bay doors and actually send the crawler course to outside.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
hey, Brett, do you think it's possible that Traxxas could be working on a TRX-8?
You never know from them.
Who knows? I doubt it, but who knows?
Well, they could extend their TRX line, so why not?
Literally.
Yeah.
No, the next thing they're going to come out with is a different body. I can almost guarantee
Yeah,
that.
I hope so.
But that would be a new chassis from them if they did that.
No.
No, for this.
Bringing out a different chassis is going to cost them too much money. Bringing out different bodies, they're going to make them money.
Yeah.
All
For
they have to
Traxxas.
do is come up with nicer bodies, different bodies and wheels, and it's going to be sold.
Yeah.
But
all they have to do.
coming out with a different TRX-6 body, I completely agree, because they need to change it up. They need something different for that truck.
Yes.
Yeah, but I could see them doing a TRX-8 because to extend their line for the TRX.
The only way you're going to do it something a TRX-8 if they go military.
Yeah.
Because on road, there's nothing on road right now that has 8 wheels.
Actually, they could do the Dodge TRX that they built, that was built custom as a 6x6.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. And I think
Yeah.
there's a company that does that regularly in real life.
Yeah. So they could make a version of that body. Then there was also a Ford Raptor version of a 6x. So there are different options out there, and there was actually a Chevy version built as well.
I forgot
They
what
were done
call
by
that.
aftermarket companies, but it was still based on the stock body, just modified.
Is it called Apocalypse?
No,
Yes, Bubbles. Yes, Bubbles. Sangs is Sangs Vintage RC channel. Somebody was
Sam's
asking.
got a lot of vintage.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
not vintage,
he's-
but his cars are.
Yeah, Sang is not vintage, but his
Yeah,
cars
they're
are.
saying, yeah, saying
Well,
isn't
my cars are almost as old as me, probably 10 years younger.
Yeah, so you're not vintage yet.
You're just middle-aged like the most of us.
Yeah. I don't know. I seem to be stuck with Tamiya cars in the 80s. I
Nothing
can't
wrong
get
with
past
that.
that stage.
Well, you know, you do sprinkle some of them from the early 2000s and 90s. You do sprinkle some of them.
Yeah, mainly the on roads.
Yeah.
But we all
But-
know that the 80s were the best.
Yeah,
Ain't
those
that right?
buggies. I don't know. It's just I can't get away from them.
Spin
They just released.
I'm gonna get some 80s models.
They released a new wild one, just different colors, and I said I had to get it. Like it's insane.
Speaking of insane, hello, Jake.
Hola.
Yes, Jake. Hello, Jake.
Hey, Jake.
Jake knows I watched his video. I'm sure it made him happy.
See, Jake, you are loved. 11% of the people think that you did a good job.
See? I even did it box art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you even did it box art and you got 11%.
And wait, no, that's not true. I did change one thing on it. Nobody caught it though.
But you aren't that upset with the vehicle from what your video said. So
It performed the way I expected it to.
Bubbles RC Shed says, I'm vintage. My truck is 31 and I'm 37. Cool.
It's, oh my God. I'm such a nerd. Like, sometimes I'm watching an old movie or show like from the 80s and I think of which Tamiya car came out in that year.
Oh yeah, during the movie?
You have a problem. You're
Yeah.
watching a show like from 1989 or 88. You're thinking, what Tamiya came out that year?
Well, it's just like on TV on the French channel, they're talking about this book collection that you buy a magazine and car parts come with it, and you can build a car slowly. And it's a friggin' 1/8 or 1/10. I think it's 1/8 or 1/10 starch ski and hutch car.
Oh, I've seen that. The guy from Amco did that. He did that too.
So it is not RC, but I'm there thinking, I go, oh, if I got that, I know how to turn that into an RC. That'd be cool.
Ampro guy did it too. He took a platform, an old platform of a racial car, and then he hobby graded it, and he did the body and everything on it.
Cool. Radioactive Scale, he's printing the sample set for 110 Hobbies board right now. Cool. Recovery board. I took pictures, and I actually had that on my channel. Let's go
You
see
did
my
so.
channel. Yeah, I did. I'm telling you, I did. It's no lie. No lie.
You
Hey,
did so.
Jake, what are you working on?
Is that
What are you working on?
my Mercedes?
So Radioactive Scale RC printed these for me, the Tank RC and the Holly's RC Park. I have 2 of these left for me. I've sold all the other ones, and we have a lot of Holly's leftovers. So they're now at the hobby store. So it's the first time that his stuff is actually on the wall at a hobby store.
And there's some Kyosho USA one.
Yep.
So
We're not
Frank,
talking about that, Brad. We're talking about the boards on the wall.
And ladders.
Sand
so
ladders.
Frank, have you used those 3D printed things for the tires?
I've used somebody else's, which was the same as mine, but yes, on the trails we've used them.
Does it work well? Do they work
Yeah.
well?
Oh yeah.
I use mine.
I actually could have used some today, but I didn't have them with me. They were on the SX10.
You
So
got
it's
your 6x6 stuck. What?
it's kind of cool. I walked in there and I say, hey, do you want to sell those at your store? He looks at it and goes, oh hell yeah. He goes, how much you want for them? And then he paid me right away from them. I go, no, you can sell them, and once you sell them, you can pay me back. He goes, no, it's okay. So I got a discount. I bought the tracks for the Kyosho, the metal tracks. So
Nice.
So is this at the RC10 Hobbies?
110 Hobbies, yeah.
110 Hobbies, yeah. I haven't seen him in a while. Be nice to see him pop in one day.
Haven't seen him in a while, but he is watching once in a while. He actually puts us up sometime at his store. He's up at the store and he puts us up talking about stuff. So it's kind of cool.
And,
Here's my Kyosho Blizzard.
Cool.
and Jake,
It doesn't
wasn't
have an
getting
interior,
stuck.
but I have an FPV camera.
Yeah, I'm going to put one in mine too. So here's my 2.0.
See the FPV camera?
Yeah, I saw it when I saw it in your video.
So
The
you
weird
took-
thing is, I tried it, and after a while, you kind of lose track that you feel like you're playing a video game. Like it's weird.
So you took your interior out? How does yours
It
work?
doesn't come with interior. I got this is an older version. This
Okay.
came out about 4 or 5 years ago. There's no interior.
Frank's
Okay.
has an interior. His came with an
Yeah,
interior.
this has 2 parts. So the bottom
Oh.
part goes all the way to the front.
This is how the body came. There's no interior.
Okay. Yeah, mine is a 2-part body.
Yeah. And here's my camera. Look at that. Right here.
Nice.
When are you to do an FPV?
I don't know how to, because I record my videos on my iPhone, so I don't know how to
Link it.
link it. Yeah, all
I'm
my
sure there's
videos done
software
on
for
an
that.
iPhone 11. This is what I use to make my videos.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could find an app that'll link it.
Possibly, I just haven't gotten there yet.
But if you connect your phone onto your PC, you can go directly on your phone and grab that video. That's what I do
I could, yeah.
on the iPhone. That's what I do. That's how I get the video and the pictures off my phone.
Yeah.
I just put it on the PC, and it's just like navigating a USB drive. As soon as you connect it, though, you got to tell your phone, yes, I trust this PC, and then it opens up. You can go to it.
Okay. I'll try that.
Easy.
Yeah. Anyway, this thing is a lot of fun in the snow.
Same.
Bambi's RC, will there be a way to buy those sand rails online? Yes, 110 Hobbies. 110hobbies.com.
What does he sell them for?
19.99 Canadian, which is like $15 US.
Or
How many?
what they can get with Radioactive, since he's the one that made them.
And yeah, you could get them directly from Radioactive Scale RC also.
How many do you sell for that price?
I sold them 6 of them. So there's 6 of them at the store, but they are made for fundraisers. So that's the reason we made it. It's to raise funds for the trail for Ollie's RC Park. So you probably can buy some cheaper other places, but this is basically fundraiser stuff. So.
And
Same.
Jake, I was gonna use my sand ladders, not because I was getting stuck, but just to bridge a gap, just to make it a little bit easier to get up on an area.
So
Yeah,
I just
that's
put the
probably-
link. Sorry, go ahead.
All it says he's muted. He was trying to say something. He's muted.
My bad. I'm making noise over here. I said I'm just bugging you, Brett.
Uh-huh.
Brett, you were trying to go over a crevice, it sounds like.
No, it's the way it dropped down. I was trying to go from this area and it dropped way down and then pretty steep up. So I just wanted to bridge that because of the front angle of the bumper.
Saying you mentioned earlier that you have a collection of vintage cars. There is one particular RC car that I would love to have, and I wouldn't care which platform it's on. I just want to show it to you real quick.
Okay. I'd like to see it.
It's not Arma, don't worry. Hold on. I would love to have this particular
Oh my God.
RC car. I don't know if you guys recognize it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
a
a
Corvette.
63 Corvette. My dad actually had one, and I know what company makes that body. I actually
Hey,
have one sitting over
That's
here.
from a movie.
That's from the movie.
That is from a
Deadpool.
movie. That was the
It's
first
actually an
time I
RC10.
saw an RC car. My first time in life to see an RC car was in the movie Deadpool with Clint Eastwood. And I would
Yeah, they
love
were
to have
jumping.
this.
They were jumping over the hills in San Francisco with those things.
Yes.
The weird thing is that car is electric and they put a sound, whatever, editing the video movie, and it sounded like it's like a nitro engine. I remember that
Yeah.
movie.
And then it blew up under his hood, under his car.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have that sitting on the shelf now, would you?
No, that doesn't exist.
See?
That body, I have an RC.
Sid Raj.
Whoa.
There you go.
Oh my God. Oh,
Are you gonna find a way to use that?
Yeah, and I
Oh,
also know who
man.
makes it, so I can get a brand new one.
Who makes them?
I would love
Team
to paint
Blue
one.
Groove.
Oh, Team Blue Groove. They're just down the
Yep.
street from me.
Yeah, they're the ones that do it.
Well, I mean down the street. They're in Ontario. They're about
Yeah.
4.5 hours from me.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
send me
The
the link.
1963 split window Corvette. I know these things very well. My father actually had one. So I'm going to get one and I'm going to paint it like his was.
What color?
It was black, but it also had silver scallops on it.
I need a
Too bad
link.
It's too bad
I
you
need-
don't have that vehicle. It's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I know. Even more so because of the way it was optioned out. I do
I-
have 3 parts from it. I have the horn button, the shifter knob, and the gas lid.
One of those, I think one of them went for almost $1 million, if not so.
No, more.
Yeah, because a split window, right? Because that's a rare.
Hey, John,
One year
welcome in.
only.
1 year only, 1 year
Yeah.
only.
Yeah. But I'll talk to you more about that offline.
Blue Groove. Wow.
Yeah, Team Blue Group, they make a lot of repro
Yeah.
body.
I've been in
for-
contact with him. Actually, now that I have a little extra here and there, I'm
They
gonna
got a
get a hold of
959
him
here.
and get one.
Their bodies are pretty good quality.
There's
Yeah.
a 959 there in vintage styles. That's a 959.
Here it is, 67 Corvette.
Nope, nope, that's 67. This one's a 63.
Okay, hold on. 65, 69, 65.
He doesn't always have it available. That's
Yeah.
why you gotta keep in contact with him to see when he does have it done.
He does a
Cool.
lot of Tamiya reproduction ones too.
Yeah, they don't keep
Okay.
inventory. They
There
just
it is, right there.
Whoa.
41 bucks.
$40.
Oh. Me wants it.
And you need to get,
I
you need to
will
get-
have it.
Me wants to paint it.
You
and get an
wanna paint it?
on-road chassis for it.
I don't need the chassis. I'll paint it first and then I'll make something work. I'll find some. Oh,
There you
it's
go.
so beautiful.
We do not
200.
carry an inventory for this item. Products are handmade and priority sequence based on when payment is received. Reserve
So
a
they got-
maximum of 10 days to complete.
So they
10
do have the
days is
mold,
nothing.
but they make it when you need it.
Yep. So
I wonder if you buy like a dozen, if they'll give a discount.
he does.
Maybe.
Both great. Oh, look at that Audi.
I've spoke to him.
Yeah.
Look at that Audi. That's the Group B model of the Audi.
I want to see the minis,
It's
110
made my
minis.
day.
By the way, the Porsche 959, I have that body and I put it on an MO6. It fits nicely on a medium wheelbase.
I love
Ford
the
pickup.
16th Corvette.
This one?
Yeah, that looks like a Greenwood
God.
style Corvette. That is cool looking.
You
That's
have
cool.
just
Got it.
you just made my day. I'm like hitting the like button. I'm trying to smash it more than once. Like literally. I'm trying to smash that like button like 100
You're welcome,
times. Like,
TJ.
oh man, when I get this, I will let you guys know. Yeah,
Hey.
I'll try to reach out to him.
Hey, Brett, you're gonna have to get a 16 scale car for that.
Nah, I just painted up. That's one I just put on the shelf. Well, they got bowling stuff listed.
And there's a Tamiya Touring of the S. Was that?
What's bowling?
Ooh, never mind. The Blazer, S10 Blazer. Holy crap. I've been looking for one of those. What chassis does that fit?
Don't know.
That's the
M-chassis.
pickup, it'll be the same thing.
110 S10 truck body. Let's find out. It's
170 wide, 250.
wheelbase
Okay.
is 250.
That's pan car style. Okay, that'll still work for something I've got in mind.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, hey,
Spin Rush.
Yes.
If you want that Corvette, get a Tamiya Grasshopper or a Hornet, whatever.
All right.
It's cheap. That Corvette will fit on that chassis.
No, it won't. It's a
Yes, it
touring
would.
car size body.
Touring car. Okay.
I think,
I'll get my grasshopper down right now.
yeah, if
Hey.
you could line it up, I think it, okay, yeah.
Brett wants to make a Typhoon and Cyclone of the Blazer.
This is the one I want.
Short. It's short.
It's not,
It's short. It doesn't center in the wheel well for the front.
oh,
What?
okay, maybe I saw something similar to that body. Somebody did it.
Yeah, but yeah, that's short.
Well, you could cut the front out a little bit to make it fit, or if you have the body that's not cut,
Sorry,
you could
sorry.
make it fit.
Is the body, can you move over to the left a little bit? Because, yeah, okay.
If you go back too far, it'll be too little of an area between the vents.
I wonder if
and
you could flip the
fender.
arms on the Grasshopper to make the wheelbase longer or something. The front arm.
No, it would actually bring it back.
Okay. All
What
right.
about the rear? Oh no, the rear you can't change.
No, the
Okay.
rear can't change.
Never mind.
Hey,
I saw somebody did it on a different body, and they
Might be
put
on a
slits.
frog chassis. Isn't the frog a little bit shorter or a little bit longer?
I don't know. I'm
It's a
pretty sure
long,
it's
it's
a
a long
grasshopper.
body on the frog. I'm looking at it right now.
Anyways, it was an idea. It was like a hot rod or on road. And
Brad, what are you holding?
that's a frog.
Oh, Tony's in the chat. How you doing, Tony?
Hey, Brett, do you think that S10 Blazer body would fit a CC01 short wheelbase?
Possible.
That would be the perfect chassis for it, technically.
That
Just
would be
lower.
good for it. But I'm thinking more along, well, since they've got some of the oddball stuff, I'm thinking of another body for the XV01. So I don't
Okay.
destroy that body.
Yeah, I could just see you getting the low rider version of the CC01 and just and put that Blazer body on it or the S10 pickup.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
I
could
make
also-
it either the Cyclone or the
Typhoon.
Typhoon.
I was thinking something like that, but I was thinking I could also use like the HPI Sprint to Sport because I've seen the narrower arms for that.
This is the one I was looking for, and I was looking on eBay. Once in a while they have it. It's the Roadster, and they actually have the interior for it also for the seats, which is kind of cool.
And their prices aren't bad at all.
No,
Hey, Frank, remember
What?
they'll special order it for you, special make it for you if you ask.
oh, I know. There's
What's the
interior.
wheelbase on that again?
On the Roadster,
330 long, 115 wide over, 60.
wheelbase
okay.
is 250.
That's not bad though, really, for the rest, for the other dimensions. That's not bad. That'll look pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They have Monster Jam bodies.
And I've seen somebody put this on an SCX10.
That'd be interesting.
It looked kind of
Yeah, that's what I would put it on.
Hey, Dirk. I still got to figure which one of the stickers I'm going to put up there.
Hey, Dirk.
Dirk.
I put it on an Arma.
On Arma.
except for the one Arma that you like.
I've actually seen the Arma Fire team. It's actually
Yep.
pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
It's basically a Mojave. The chassis is exactly the same as the Mojave.
There's slight
pretty-
differences from my understand.
It's pretty slick looking. I seen one this past weekend.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Saying I'll try to get one discounted just to have it. This is the only Arma I like.
It looks
Sounded
cool
like
too.
Arnold. You sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Go Arma.
Hey,
You gotta
fire
go
team.
Arma.
There you go. And the
It's
other
not a
night.
Puma. It's not a Puma.
I think if Arnold Schwarzenegger would have an RC, he would probably have a few Armas.
And the fire team would be one of them for sure.
Yeah. I could see him having a fire team.
I was gonna say the one that Chris and everybody had, and Sean has, the Hummer.
Yeah, because he likes Hummer.
Oh, Kevin Gibbs is up. I guess he went for a nap. Now he's up.
Cool.
Hey,
I
Tank,
thought,
on that,
Dirk's in the chat room, not in the panel.
Tank,
No.
on that Team Blue Groove website, did you happen to go down to the products and then under the products tab, drop down menu all the way down to Tamiya? Did you click on that?
No.
Oh, I think you might want to have.
Yeah,
a
well,
look.
that would be nice to see, Frank, since it is TAMIYA Tuesday and we're all over the place today, but you know.
They got Duratrax bodies.
All the
So on here they have. I clicked on it already, but
Oh, they
go,
got the
go all the way
pre-runner.
down to Tamiya.
yeah.
They got the
so
pre-runner
Yeah.
one.
I just want to show that PQRST Traxxas and Tamiya's there. So when you click Tamiya, it brings you to here, and you have a bunch of other bodies from them.
the Toyota pre-runner, that would be popular.
Oh, they have interiors,
Blitzer.
Sang. They have interiors.
Yeah, I know. I have that. Yeah, that fits in a few of the Tamiya minis pretty nice.
Stadium Blitzer.
A Lexan Sand Scorcher body, perfect for beating on.
Look at that, the Dirt Thrasher.
Yep.
I had a Dirt Thrasher. I love that thing.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. There's 6 of them, 6 tabs.
Pages.
6
Maybe
pages.
even more, because there's also that arrow too, so.
Yeah.
The pre-runner Ford, like the pre-runner Ford that they had on the DFO1 chassis or DFO2 chassis.
Look, an Avante.
Six pages total.
Yeah, 6 pages. I'm at the last one right now. Boomerang.
Nice.
Golf. Another Beetle.
That's a mini one.
Yeah, mini
Oh,
chassis.
perfect.
Yeah,
That's a
that's the
great
one.
one.
That's the TR. That's the TR version.
Another interior.
Oh, look at how much the cockpits are almost $17.
That's for a touring interior, which is kind of
Yeah.
cool. Wonder
can
if they
see
have the
Redcat
heads.
now.
Good.
Wonder if they have the heads.
No,
Either that or you put the
no, it does
Tamiya
not
heads
come
on
with
it.
it.
Yeah,
You probably put your Tamiya heads on it.
yeah.
They even have some that are really old bodies that they had from the 80s and 70s.
Miata mini, nice.
Oh, look at the
little
Renault.
Renault Turbo.
And
Yeah,
look,
they
they
have
have a
lots of
Group B. They have the Group B model.
You can spend the whole night looking at different cars here.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the Astute, super astute.
There's the frog.
Yep.
William. Renault again.
The only thing is these bodies, they don't come with mask or they don't come with decals or decals.
Okay.
It's decals, man.
No, but for what I want, all I
Look,
gotta
they
do is
got the
mask
new
off the
Wild One
windows and
body.
shoot it.
Yeah, but you don't have the decals.
I'm not doing it box art anyway, so for me, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Bush Devil truck body Tamiya.
Is this for an on-road?
No.
No, that's a monster truck.
Yeah.
It might fit on CC01 as well.
Might be a bit long.
Yeah, it's not wide enough. It's 167 for on-road. Need to be 190 or 200.
It would just look like an Arma.
Yeah.
You remember the Bush Devil? You would like to have one of those in your kit
Yeah.
of kit.
I'm not crazy about the Tamiya Blackfoot and those lines as much.
Oh, look at that!
Ooh.
The old rally bodies.
I'm liking the 300ZX next to it. The IMSA
Yeah.
car.
There you go. JDM.
Celica GRB.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that Fox body, the Dynastorm, the 12
Well, maybe
scale
I can-
body.
Oh,
Maybe I
here's
need
the
new
Ford
bodies for
chassis
these
for the
Kyoshos.
TT.
Nice.
what?
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, the Terra Conqueror might come out, I guess, this year.
I don't know. I said maybe they'll have the replacement bodies for these Kyoshos I got.
Look at the Porsche.
They
the
do. They do. They have the Turbo Ultima body. And they
And
have
it,
Look at that.
Ultima-
cool.
Look at that T-Asian Porsche body. That's a really nice body.
I like that S10 Baja. That's nice. That's real nice.
Here's a Chevy S10 for the
On the TAO2
TAO2.
chassis.
Okay.
That
That's
should
similar
be-
to the XV01 in look for the body.
Okay.
Says, please check MCI Racing. Oh, sorry, you moved it. I thought they were going to add
You
some
did what to
information.
what?
Well, for the decals or decals, MCI Racing, they're like partner for
Yeah, I know.
decals, decals. The
Oh, yeah,
quality of MCI Racing decals is not too bad. The only thing is, yeah, they're not too bad.
You gotta
Did-
watch
did-
them though.
Sang, didn't you like the pre-runner Toyota?
I had No, I had the Monster Hilux. I never had the pre-runner. Yeah, but those are all on the TA02 platform.
No, it's that one that was the Nissan one. It was that one that everybody would like to see back out again, you know, with the bigger tires and
The King Cab.
yeah, the King Cab. It's with the King Cab. That's the one that goes with the King Cab.
Cool. And for anybody that missed it, I did get mail. So I did
There
get
you
this
go.
from KBRC 13. You even signed it
Right.
here at the bottom
That looks awesome.
for the Steve
Nice.
OD build. So he took the picture I sent him by email, and he did the picture and sent me a quick note and gave me a note of how much time it actually took him to do it. So anybody want to guess in the chat how much time it actually took him to paint this? How many
24
hours? Hey,
24 hours,
no, less than that. He's fast.
12 hours,
Oh, you're close.
11 hours,
Close again.
Getting closer.
10 and a half hours.
Oh, you're getting close, but now you're not fast enough. Not I mean, 10 hours, 25 minutes, and 38 seconds.
Wow.
You put the second.
I can't believe you timed that precise, Keith.
I just pressed the stopwatch on it. That's all.
So every time you painted, you hit the stopwatch.
Yeah.
So that's actually one of the car I built for Steve. So let's go grab it. And I actually have his logo here, which I did in Chrome. And I also put his name here in Chrome also. So Steve OD 313. So basically, this is that.
Looks
Yeah, I
awesome.
didn't see that on his. Oh, maybe that's right there. was
Oh, I
Chrome,
took
but
this
in the-
picture after. So the sticker I put on there was done after. So that's okay.
Then it would have taken you another hour.
But originally this car is supposed to be white. So it's white, black, and red. But Steve-O really
Some
liked
sort
the
of
green. So that's why I did green. So
Frank will never get rid of it. It's too important.
I did not even run it on the road yet. I'm waiting to go on an indoor course somewhere. I don't want to wreck the bottom of it on the road with all the
If you
rocks
could-
that we have.
If you could take some time to travel where Rex is, you could drive it on that course.
Yeah, sure. That's gonna go good with my wife. Hey, honey, we got to go to Japan so I can drive this car on the carpet race.
I was talking about Rex, not TJ.
Okay, Rex. Yeah, that's true.
You gotta go to Vaughn there, Frank.
To Vaughn. Okay,
Yeah, it's only 4.5 hours from Ottawa.
that's not bad.
They've got 124 scale bodies too.
I was looking at the Beetle.
The Beetle.
You have a 124th Beetle.
They got 124 63 split window Corvette.
I saw that.
There's another vehicle for you. Spin Rush, 24 scale version of it.
Okay.
Now you're gonna
KBRC
buy two of
13.
them, two bodies.
KBRC 13. Bubbles asked a question there. He says, "Wow, you are a good painter. What else do you paint?"
Anything, man.
Anything and everything.
Paint anything on canvas, but I can paint anything.
Yeah, and if you have something
Send me a
special,
picture.
he does do special requests for people. So if you have a
Yeah.
special car or a special thing you need painted, even your wife in her baby birthday suit, he'll do that also.
Yeah.
This guy, Leonardo DiCaprio on the Titanic.
Right.
Hey Dirk, you got any of those cool stickers left? Send him your address. Maybe he does. I got to make some more. And
Is that
start sending
Jake?
some out again. What?
I was asking Jake if that was tea.
Green tea.
Green
I had a
tea.
feeling it was tea because it was in a mug.
Ouch.
It's not in a brown paper bag.
That's for the trails.
That's the trick. Or
And
a flat.
for the people that are new that weren't there earlier, I posted a video this morning about the Tamiya paint. Come on, camera. The paint remover. So it worked pretty good because this Kyosho was not had a big sticker on it before. It actually had an interior, but it had big ugly stickers, so I had to cut it with an X-Acto. And so I cut all the windows out, and I actually had to take the paint off. So you can actually see through the window, here, you see a little bit of red, and in the corner here. So that's where I've actually taken it off, but it doesn't matter, there's a sticker. So I tried to stay pretty close to the edge of that, but you can see on the inside there, you can see where they actually paint removed it. So I don't think I'll go back with a white paintbrush and actually repaint it white. I'll just leave it that way. But it did a very good job taking the paint off.
Yeah, the nice thing about a paint remover,
Yeah.
it doesn't leave the window that like foggy like other harsh chemicals. So it's good for the windows.
Yeah.
For sure.
So my next one to do is the Gen 8, my son's Gen 8. So I'll be doing that with the Gen 8 also. And like that, I can put an interior on there and put a character back in there sitting down. So
It looks so much better with the windows clear.
Yeah.
I one of my pet peeve is painting the whole car and just putting decals over the window.
But now that I have this, is when I paint a car and I screw up or there's a leak, there's always a leak. I usually take my X-Acto and I scratch it off as much as I can, but there's always that little bit of stuff that's left over. But now that I have that, I can take my little Q-tip here, my wood Q-tip, and actually go there and just remove it slowly. Little critters on top of it.
Yep.
And also, if you accidentally overspray and it's gone over the outside of the body, let's say you're fixing a body that doesn't have a clear film, so you could kind of take the excess overspray on the outside.
That's true.
The polycarbonate cleaner is also quite good.
Yeah.
They make really good paint products.
But
It's okay.
It's pretty funny because I was using these big one to dip and put on the body, but I was double dipping sometimes. So now my product is a little bit pinkish. So it changed color a little
Yeah,
bit.
you can see that.
So it's a little bit on the pink side. Because I was
Double
double
dip.
dipping. Yeah, I was
You
double
monster.
dipping.
At least he's not
Sorry,
talking about
had
dipping
to.
chips and dip.
Sorry, I had to.
Later, Grim.
Yeah, I think it was about a week ago or so. I think it was saying was I'm not, maybe it was saying when somebody painted their car and they were just removing the entire paint completely on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
we
used
used
that a few times. It saved my life.
Oh yeah. So I know a couple people, they left me good messages saying, "Oh, cool, I'll use that. I got some bodies I need to do. I'll get some." And like Guru says, he's going to put that on his list of stuff to have.
Paint products.
It's a good thing to have. Yes.
Just imagine all the R&D they went through with all that stuff, with all the years experience of them making models in general.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say
Is that
paint,
odorless?
Tamiya product, Tamiya paint remover, glue, whatever. I think they're the best in the market. They work amazing.
Even the polycarbonate cleaner can do what the remover does.
Who makes a
That odorless tank?
Pardon me?
Is that odorless?
No,
Or
it's
does it
stink.
smell like smells like paint thinner?
I must be sick or something because I did not smell it. It does have a little bit of a smell, but
It smells like, I don't know.
Paint thinner. Yeah.
No, it has a rubbery kind of smell, or oily, rubbery.
Oh.
to me, it doesn't smell that bad. But I've had a runny nose for the past 3 or 4 days, so maybe I caught something, but I don't think I'm sick.
Just mentally ill, right?
Yes.
The rest of us?
So who makes a NASCAR 1/6 scale Jeff Gordon RC car?
1/6 scale.
Yeah.
There was a company that had, it was more of a toy grade chassis.
Yeah.
It had it was a Lexan, it was a thicker Lexan body. And they had one in Earnhardt, Gordon. I think they had a couple other different versions as well. I think Rusty Wallace was one, but I can't remember what the company it was. It wasn't New Bright, but it was someone along those lines.
Okay.
Go to Sir Chirpalot. He might have something on it because he says he has one of those.
Randy might know. Yeah, he has said
Yeah.
something. He's had something like that.
His
before.
channel is Sir Chirpalot.
Because I'm selling my brother's short course truck, and somebody just offered me a blackjack RC boat with a Jeff Gordon 1/6 scale RC. It's vintage but collectible. So
Depending, it could be, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's an even trade.
no, I don't think so either. It'd be good for somebody that really likes Jeff Gordon, but I don't give a hoot.
Yeah.
So. Bubble says it's on my list for next time I go RC shopping. Cool. So real quick, we'll do the round table and say goodbye, and we'll start with Brad.
Thanks for having me, and I'm glad the panel got bigger, and I would like to see some people more want to occasionally come onto our panel of the video. And goodbye.
Cool. Thank you. AZ Froggy, RC, and more.
Well, thanks for the invite, Frank. Everyone stay safe and have a good week.
Thank you very much. Sang.
Fun as usual. Didn't talk much about Tamiya today, but that's okay. Learned a lot of things, and yeah, and thanks for having me.
Cool. Spin Rush.
Oh, it was a blast today. Again, every time we do these things, these panels, and if you watch, you always pick up something new. And big shout out to everybody. Everybody take care.
Cool. Gurus RC.
Always a pleasure. Yeah, I'm not muted. Always a pleasure. Thanks for the invite, everybody. Hit that thumbs up and see you next time.
Thank you very much. Trail Critter RC.
See everyone on Thursday.
Thank you. John Martin, the man of few words tonight.
Well, yeah, I showed up late. I got wrapped
Hey,
up in a
John.
phone call, and what's that?
Hey,
Hey.
damn, I'm sorry about that.
He's been there for a while.
Nice to see you too, Guru. Yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you. KBRC 13.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me, Tank, and I'm glad that painting made it there all safe. So
Cool.
see you later. Thumbs up on the way out.
Look at Tony. He's giving himself a shout out. Like, how many other subscriber do you need? Like, what are you at? 20,000, 30,000? Like
48.8 thousand. Because I was just looking at him earlier like that. I just need a shout out from the 0.8. Like, I don't even want the 48,000. Just give me a shout out from the 0.8 thousand.
but it's all
Tony's
good.
lonely.
It's there for everybody to use. It's kind of cool that he does, and nice to see everybody in the shout out. And thank you very
Tony
much
needs
for
a hug.
showing up week after week. It's a lot of fun. Sometimes we really talk about Tamiya. Sometimes we go off board like we did tonight a little bit. But hey, we're all having fun. It's all radio control related. So thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you next time. Till then, go charge up some batteries and go out there and have fun and break something. Because if you're not breaking anything, you're not having any fun. Talk to you guys later. Cheers.